Now, first, we're going to talk about the funniest shit in the world. Honestly, look at the title: 2K clowns Zion Williamson for being fat by adding new 300-pound animation. That's so funny to me because this man is obviously bigger. It's like, bro, when the league starts fucking body shaming you, like literally, they're sitting here making fun of the way he walks, talking about he waddles because he's got too much weight, he's fucking fat and off balance. It's just too funny to me that in the face of all of this SJW, PC likeness, they they're just sitting there fucking the whole league making fun of this man to the point of putting it in a game where he's visibly fat and like just an animation where it's just showcasing how fat he is. I don't know. It's just funny to me. So we covered that first because it's the shortest segment. This next segment, what we've been seeing on the screen is the Auschwitz Memorial, and it says never again. That's what the poster says. And then they're just talking about how when we look at Auschwitz, we see the end of the process. It's important to remember that the Holocaust did not actually start from gas chambers. The hatred gradually developed from words, stereotype, and prejudice through legal exclusion, dehumanization, and escalating violence. Now, it's just funny to me that people perpetuate the idea that we need to remember history. We need to keep history close just so that it can never repeat itself. And to me, that's just so ridiculous and like hypocritical. Because if you're gonna sit here and act like, oh, I'm posting this, I am PC, SJW, like literally that's so cancerous. Like there's actually fucking genocide going on right now. Like literally fucking Holocaust level shit, concentration camps, people being born into internment camps. And they're sitting here online posting that like fucking we need to know, and we all know what that's directed towards. We can't don't act ignorant because they're trying to insinuate that we need to stop this hate. But literally, it's just so disgusting and like vile to me that that there's people who are genuinely like trying to hold moral high ground, trying to like pretend that that shit is not going on right now. It's just it just shows you the type of people these are. Like they're literally on their couch acting like an activist, and then they're just ignorant to real life, like dead ass fucking they're sitting here talking about stopping another mass genocide, another Holocaust, while there's like multiple going on right now, and no one gives a single fuck. It's just so crazy to me. I don't know. People try to have this image in front of the media, and then it's like, so often it just backfires. I can't stand it. Look at this. This guy probably thinks he changed the world with this fucking post. Next, this is detrimental to all of our realities and society. So Instagram added something where you can add your pronouns. Now, me being myself, I wanted to put my pronouns because I'm me. I have my own personal pronouns that me and various others identify with. And so I tried to type in some of them. 1. Champion. I am a fucking champion. I identify as champion. Everyone in my social circle identifies me as champion and they respect my pronouns, not Instagram. Now look at some of these pronouns that are here, like they, them, fucking cut. Like attack helicopter has been one of my pronouns for the longest time, literally since like 2015. Me and multiple others have been calling ourselves attack helicopters, and that's not one of the first pronouns they decide to add. What about better than Asu? Pretty much every video that has anything to do with Apex, I mention in some way or form that I'm better than NRG Asu, and that's my pronoun. What about NRG Asu incarnate? Now that didn't work. You see, this is fucking ridiculous. Look at that. It even has like nay, ner, near. Fuck are those? Like, what the fuck? Literally, those were like made up because of TikTok. Those are like TikTok pronouns that people just made up to fucking describe random shit like how they fucking felt. What about Jamba Juice? I've been the Jamba Juice for the longest fucking time. Literally, co's and co. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck? This is ridiculous. This is bigotry at its fucking fine. Now, this is something that I find very hypocritical and extremely bigoted and disgusting, non-inclusive, whatever words you want to fucking throw. This is that. This is literally that. Is this good enough to have like a major lawsuit, or like is this good enough for like if I file a major lawsuit against this site Instagram app, would I win? Do you think anyone who has that type of power, do you think this is a good lawsuit? I think it is, because it's obvious that they're intentionally leaving me. To me, the fact that other people's pronouns that were recently created, such as Z or Zim, that type of shit, that TikTok nonsense, even if it's not nonsense, like you added it before you added the pronouns that we've been identifying as for years. It's almost 2022. Are you ever gonna fucking acknowledge us as actual people? This is outrageous and this is fucking bullshit. How the fuck are you going to give these people their fucking pronouns before us? That's literally like, we need to file a lawsuit. So if any of you are fucking big lawyers, if any of you think that you can help with this case, hit me up, let me know. My information is going to be at the end of the video, and it was at the beginning of the video. But we need some serious lawyers with some cojones, because this is a lawsuit that we're going to win, and it's just so obvious. Literally, I typed in my pronouns and they say that they are not found. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Instagram, I got something for you. You're gonna fucking regret what. Now, enough of that outrage, and time to get into some more outrage. So, we all know what BLM is. It's some fucking random bullshit that some lesbian white ladies started because they are black and they should have a say and or a voice in black politics, about the black community. They should, as white women who are queer, they definitely should have started that movement. Now, one criticism of the Black Lives Matter movement by my kind, black people, is that black people really do not give a fuck about the Black Lives Matter movement. Yes, that's crazy to hear, right? Because I imagine some of you think that it's all black people that are protesting through the streets and trying to gain their liberties. But no, actually, as a matter of fact, I think there are a lot of black people who are extremely disappointed and extremely angry that there are a bunch of non-black people running around trying to advocate for them as if they are black. Now, as this whole diversity mess is getting worse, and as these idiots come out with their ideas on racism and their ideas on how we ought to carry ourselves, it's just hilarious to me. So this video that you're about to see is an example. Now, I'm not trying to take shots at my non-white brothers. I'm not trying to turn on friendly fire, start taking shots at me amigos and senpais out there. But let's just hear this woman and hear what she's about to say. This is ridiculous. This is extremely ridiculous. Honestly, I hate the direction that everything is going. Look at this. Fucking Black Lives Matter. Half of the protest is like white people. Half of the black people there are wondering why the fuck they even came. You got fucking white people running up to black cops talking about you're a sellout, you fucking sellout. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. I hate this world. I hope it burns very soon.
Guys right now, which I would say is this guy and Jack Harlow, are like white guys who are comfortable in black environments.
Firstly, I've never heard of those two people in my life, but and I do agree with her first statement there that this isn't a fully formed opinion because, it's far from it, but
do you know what I'm saying? This is not a fully articulated thought, but there's something about that.
Now, like I was just saying before that video started playing, what's with non-black people speaking on the black experience as if they know what it's like, they know how we think? I feel like there's just this idea that like among non-black people that black people have this resentment for white people. Like we just hate white people. We're so angry that white people started the slave trade, the most recent slave trade in America. I just don't get it. I really hate those. Here's some things that set me off about what she said. Since when did anyone ever tell you that we did not want white people to feel comfortable around us? Like, what is the problem with a white man being comfortable in a black environment? I feel like that's extremely racist. Like, does this bitch think she's getting points with, like, black dudes and her black girlfriends? Like, at what point in life did she stumble and hit her head to where she thinks that people want to feel uncomfortable, or a white person feeling uncomfortable among black people is how they're supposed to feel? Like, why would I want fucking anyone to feel uncomfortable around me? Like, doesn't that just perpetuate like the stigmas and the racism? Like, isn't the fact that they're comfortable in a black environment supposed to mean the opposite? I don't know. Just this world is going to hell on a high horse. If we were to start anti-movements, they would call us all types of like negative shit, but they just don't see how retarded they are half the time. If we don't stop letting things go downhill in this sense, we're never going to be able to return to reality or normalities. And the farther we stray from where we are now, I swear, the obscenities and all this weird shit, it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. It's gonna snowball to where fucking 80-year-old man can identify as 7, and he's gonna go predate on kids in a fucking 2nd grade classroom. And then when we call him out for being a pedophile, well, they're gonna be like, no, he is a map. He has a mental disability. You do not call him a pedophile. You attacked him out of hate. That is despicable. You people ought to be ashamed of yourself.